All right. We will have you back on a little bit later. Got, it should be on. Back on.
I will tell you this story, called the Coyote Man. Back in the old days and everything, the trading posts went to being built out west, and the Native Americans would bring their goods into this trader and trade for beads and pottery, different kind of stuff that they needed in the tribe. So one day, this old man went into the trading post, and the guy said, "I can't trade with you no more." He said, "I've done beat you in the trade. Until I beat you in the trade, you know, you can't come back in here." So the old man thought for a minute. He said, "What about that guy?" He said, "What guy?" He said, "That guy out there squatted down there against that sycamore tree." He said, "Yeah, came up to trade with him. Brett, tell him come on in." So he came into the store, and the trader said, "I hear you a good trader." He said, "I'd like to trade with you." The old man said, "No." He said, "I can't trade with you today." He said, I didn't bring my trade medicine with me." He said, "You trade medicine?" He said, "Yeah, I can't trade without my trade medicine." He said, "You go home and get your trade medicine, you come back and you trade with me." The old man thought for a minute. He said, "Oh, I can't do that. I live too far away." He said, I'll give you a horse, and you go home and get your trading medicine, you come back." So the old man thought for a minute. He said, "Oh no." He said, "The old time and brittle my bones." He said, that horse is bony." He said, "It'd shake me to pieces." So the storekeeper said, "Well, I'll put you a saddle. You saddle right on that horse, and you go home and you get your trading medicine and come back." The old man thought for a minute. He said, "No." He said, "I can't do that." He said, "That trip there and back so quickly would hurt me so bad." He said, "Besides that," he said, "people see me riding this new horse and this thing, they would think I stole it and dressed as I am." He said, "Well, you come into the store," and he said, "I'll give you some new clothes and everything. You put all the new clothes on, and you go home and get your trading medicine and come back." The old man thought about it for a minute. Well, he said, "I'll try." He said, I'll try to go home and get my trading medicine in." So he got on the horse and he went out through the desert and everything, and he come up on the old man that he originally was talking to. And he said, he got down off the horse, and handed the old man the reins, took off all the clothes and stuff that he got, and he went to loping out across the desert. As coyote man, he turned this into a human for a little while to trick that trader, and then he rode out across the desert and get the horse off the old man. Well, the old man took the horse, you know, it was given to him, and he said, we're gonna take it, give it back. So it made the trader so mad and everything, so this very day, he's never been another Indian in a trade.
Oh. Okay, so you give us more drumming here. No, yeah. And we're gonna bring you back, you wanna go do something right now? Okay, go. All right. Oh, we gonna bring, yeah, oh, yeah. You can go ahead first, Mr. We gonna bring in, we gonna bring him in like.
What you call, what's that new one they got? 65 years or more. 1960. 65 years. This year.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you done ready? You done ready? You not ready? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in our other dancer. And he's gonna introduce himself, and we're gonna bring him on. All right.
My name is Mark Holmes, that's my English name. My Native American name comes from the Delaware tribe. And it is Leno Nestunga. And if anybody can guess what that is, what that means is male nurse. I am a nurse, and I am also a medicine man. So I dance a little bit of a different dance from him. I dance a slower dance. It is called a straight dance. Some of the things that you may see different, our bells are probably pretty close to about the same. But I wear a little bit of a different headdress. I have several headdresses that I can wear, and I'll show you some of those. I dance with a fan and a mirror board. Now, a mirror board is to make sure that I look real good.
Okay.
But it also, it reflects the sun. And whenever you're dancing around, you can see the mirror glowing in different places. My great-great-grandmother was a full-blooded Delaware Indian. She came from Pennsylvania and then went into Ohio. That's where I was raised, was in Ohio. And so that's where I get my descendants from. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm more than happy to let you know anything. I also dance Eastern Woodland, a little bit of a different dance. As you can see, I trip over my tail here quite frequently. That is one of the things that the street dancer wears that some of the others do not. I have a display over here, and thank you very much for coming.
I'd like to ask a question. You
Yes, ma'am.
said you was a medicine man. What does a medicine man do? What is that?
There are 3 different categories of medicine man. I am a nurse, so I impart medicine. There was a medicine man that was what we would describe as a bad medicine man. They would bring hoaxes and things like that upon people. And in the 3rd category, we would know as like a preacher or something like that.
Did you have the right hand?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, one person here, now, we're gonna come to the prayer of the tears. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's pray. Mr. Betty, and she stands there, she's done, as long as we have been involved with the, Native American group, and she said she's a little tired today, she didn't want to dance, but would you please stand up? We're gonna just give you a hand, because she's done so
And my heritage is Apache, Blackfoot, Cherokee, and Cherokee. And I'm a retired teacher. They can hear me.
All right.
I'm a retired teacher, and in my retirement, I have become a weaver, a knitter, and a spinner, so I can spin my own yarn and so forth. And that's basically me.
We're gonna go ahead and, I want you to introduce yourself and everything, and just tell us about the, you need, yeah. Oh, yes.
Thank y'all for having us here today. My name's David Burnett, along with Greg Bass, run Board of Directors for Trails of Tears. Greg helps run all of our merchandise. I help get up the freight permits, try to keep everything going smoothly west of 65. Like I said, we appreciate being invited here today, and it's going to give you a little small synopsis of what we do. Now, when you hear the name the Trail of Tears, it sounds sad, and it should, but also a story about courage, faith, and survival. It's a story worth remembering and passing down, especially to the young people like them. Let's go back 2 centuries to the early 1800s. The United States expanded westward. Native American tribes, Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Creek, and Seminole lived across the southeast. They farmed, raised families, and built thriving communities. But in 1830, the government passed an Indian Removal Act, forcing those tribes to leave their homes east of the Mississippi River and move to what is now Oklahoma. By 1838, soldiers began rounding up the Cherokee Nation from their homes in Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama. Families had only minutes to pack. Most had to walk over 1,000 miles through cold, rain, and snow, often without food or shelter. Many died along the way. Mothers carried their babies. Father buried loved ones on the side of the road. That journey became known as the Trail of Tears. Not because of defeat, but because of the tears shed, the pain they endured. Yet through the suffering came survival and strength. And other tribes endured, rebuilt, and today continue to thrive as proud nations, reminding us that faith and resilience can outlast any hardship. Now let's jump forward to the 1900s. A man named Jerry Davis, along with others who cared deeply about the history, wanted to make sure that it was never forgotten. They decided to trace the same paths those Cherokee families had taken, but on motorcycles, as a sign of respect and remembrance. Well, pardon me, I'm old and can't remember much of what's everything written down. So that's how the Trail of Tears commemorative motorcycle ride began. Every September, thousands of riders come together, native and non-native alike, to ride from Bridgeport, Alabama through Waterloo and along the original route toward Oklahoma. The rumble of those bikes isn't just a sound, it's a heartbeat. It's like a rolling thunder that we remember those who walked before us. You might be wondering, what does this have to do with me? This is history. It's more than dates and names, it's about people. When we learn the stories of those who came before us, we learn how to be a better people today. When you see a long line of motorcycles riding together, remember that each one represents a promise kept that has kept history alive to show respect and to carry the message of unity and understanding. The Trail of Tears reminds us what happens when people are treated unfairly because of who they are. This teaches us to be kind, to listen, and to stand up for others, whether in school, in your neighborhood, or online. You can be the one who spreads kindness and respect. That's how we make sure history's hard lessons are never repeated. So next time you see a Trail of Tears motorcycle ride, I want you to think about two things. Remember those who walk, their courage, their faith, and their strength. Remember why we ride, to honor them and to keep their story alive. The Trail of Tears isn't just about where they walked. It's about the strength they carried and the legacy they left. As long as we ride and as long as we teach, their spirit will never fade. Thank you, and may we walk or ride with respect and courage for love of one another. Something else I want to bring up. I've been approached different places. I don't care if it's at Walmart or someplace. They'll find out where I live. And this might be something you might want to use in the school system. So I've been told, was it really that bad? That really didn't happen back then. And this is the example I give them. I tell them, it might be one, two, it might be a small group. I say, close your eyes. Some of them do. I said, okay, I want you to think about, let's say the night before, you was at home with your family, enjoying night together, either eating dinner, watching a movie, spending family time, not a care in the world. Then, all of a sudden, the door bursts open. Soldiers rush in, jerk you and your family up. If they're nice soldiers, they might let you grab coat and shoes. I said, they herd you and everybody, all your neighbors out into the streets. They take you to an encampment. Wait for everybody else to come around that has been removed from their households. Then they make you walk hundreds of miles, let's say to Ross Landing. They force y'all onto barges, take you to Waterloo, pick up more. Then they take you on out to Fort Smith, Arkansas, where many of them was taken off the barges and scattered to their new home places in Oklahoma. And along the way, your wife, you, or your kids might have died. You have to leave them laying right there. Unmarked graves, or just bodies laying on the side of the trails. I said, then think about how that would affect you and your family. And then ask me again if it was real. Many of us here today, no matter how small or how much, have Native American blood. I'm originally from about 20 miles from the Cherokee Reservation, North Carolina. My ancestry starts with my dad. And every time we come into Waterloo or along the way, like this year, I don't know if Greg saw me or not, but I think I was in front of him. You're around the current going into Waterloo and you see thousands of people. It's a wonder Waterloo don't break off and fall in the river. And I just get choked up. Start throwing my fist in the air, said, thank you. Thanks for coming out and honoring ours and everybody's ancestors. Because without them, we couldn't put on this ride. We try to give some scholarships to people, because see, with us being a 501c3 organization, we can't sell our merchandise and make a profit. What we do, whoever gives us a donation, we in turn will give them a t-shirt or whatever other merchandise that they want or need. That's how we fund our ride year in, year out, is from donations for our merchandise. And we try to do stuff in the community, like right now, you see on the wall over here, we've got a rendering of a bronze statue that we're trying to get set up for Waterloo. We've already got one in Tuscumbia at Spring Park that we paid for many years ago. But we try to do good in the neighborhoods, in the communities. Like I told someone earlier, right now, we finally got some people or some school systems over in the eastern part of the state that is actually starting to bring some of this into their classroom. And that's our main goal, to try to help us as a nation learn from the mistakes from the past so they don't repeat in the future. But once again, thank y'all for coming. And next time, I know, especially over in Lauderdale County, they look at us as a, oh my God, here they come again, traffic's gonna be blocked for 2 hours.
Just stand on the side of the road, rip the yellow one coming in.
Yeah, but we've, Waterloo gives us a great response, because we can drive down through there, and there might be 24 homes down through there cooking out and stuff, begging us to come by and eat, just to say thank you. So we just want to say thank you to everybody that supports us, and thank you for, like I said, once again, inviting us here today. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Like, Ms. Starr, you said it over here, that she work with a lot of the young people, and if you would just give us a few more words on the program and how things are done, and what we want to do, like I said, a lot of times we have a lot of Native American, like you said earlier, all of us have a little, we like a melting pot, okay? But we, you know, in today's time, sometimes people are a little bit shy. Because we need to celebrate, as we have Black History Program, we need to celebrate our heritage, okay? We need to let the country and the world know what's going on. A lot of information is out there we just don't know about. It's not.
Good morning. I work with Huntsville City Schools Indian Education Program. And what we do is we offer cultural and academic enrichment for students within the district that identify as having Native American heritage, either through being enrolled in a tribe through the state or federal tribes. So we have students all across the district that if they are enrolled, or their parents or their grandparents, they fill out a federal form and they can be enrolled in our program, where we offer cultural lessons throughout the year, and also academic tutoring, prep for the ACT, and things that will help them to get inspired and exposed to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and hopefully encourage them to seek out enrolling in college and other programs that will give them a leg up in society. As most in the room know, that Native Americans are popularly underrepresented in a lot of the sciences and the mathematics, popularly underrepresented in going to college and career readiness programs. And so we offer those services to our students through the district. And I am also a member of the Oconee Cherokee Tribe, an alum of the Native American Enrichment Program. My mom enrolled me when I was 5 years old. And so this program has been around over 40 years because I'm 40 years old. And so this is my way of giving back, not only to the Huntsville City community, but also to my tribal community as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We need to hear that. Now, what we're gonna do now, food is on the way. I'm looking, we have a lot of food here, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a candy dance. We're gonna have to do a little rearranging to give some room. But right now, we're gonna have, another dancer gonna come up. This, what's your, you told me your name. It's Mark's name. So we're gonna go ahead on this drummer, give him something, and we're gonna see, be blessed by some of his, dancing. You go ahead and get some music started there, and we're gonna drum it, and we're gonna, hopefully our food will be coming in just a moment, and then we're gonna have the candy.
Hooting?
We're gonna have to do some rearranging before we get to that. Just give us something on the drums there.
It's a backup. Normally they just put it on the drum, but I probably not a good idea today. So. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do an intertribal, which means that everybody gets out here. Okay? Now, as you might see, this is a medicine man's headdress. It is a single headdress. The medicine man would always wear horns on his headdress. So before I go too much farther, I've been over to Waterloo and danced twice at the Waterloo dance, and it is wonderful to go over there and see it.
All right. Now, I said earlier, we're gonna have to count, see, we have some youngsters here, and we have a lot of candy. Lot of candy. Hey, we're gonna have to reconfigure, you let me know what we need, I know we're gonna need some space, I need to move some chairs back, but, oh, go around, come, and then where we put the candy, just lay it on. Okay, all right then, all right. All right. You gotta pay your drums. Oh, yeah, I mean, no, it wouldn't be so close to it. Yeah, just sit over here and I'm gonna move this row out. Okay. Yeah. They want to eat some of that candy. They won't let me have any candy anymore. I know it's being the church. It's been awful.
I can't eat it. So.
Oh, I'm just slide it down here. Slide it out the way. Appreciate you. Oh, you young. Yeah, late for so.
Damn, I feel like he dance. Yes, it did. I don't know. I can't have him, so.
youngsters, y'all get ready. I'm about to find a old man and I want to do it.
Alright, you ain't right. Let's have a candy dance. Or candy something. I forgot.
All the kids in the bag, stop, you know, remember, pick up the camera. When it comes up, bang them again, and big office, over the smaller drum, and you dance. And when we stop, you run, pick up the camera. And when we start drumming, again, you go back to dance, okay? Y'all mind us around the circle?
I have a candy dance. I have one now. Yeah. You say after I'm going, I gotta dance. You go start, I gotta pick up the candy. Baby, baby. I do a walk today. I guess they can fight with it. Ain't nobody look at that, man, go ahead. Get no here. I guess it's good answer. Ain't man want no answer.
Thank you all. Thank you. I think you would have. Y'all have any, have a little bit more, yeah, we like people a little bit more dance, my brother, you know, wait on the food, I mean, we always come in and wait Go ahead. You want to- that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. Okay.
Huh?
People out there join us, don't have to pay to get it, so I feel must be the drum, go ahead and get the movement.
Come on out here, come on and dance.
Take a leg.
I got a real serious business. I tell you. Those young people out there, y'all go get. I would.
Where's her right now?
Spanish, that's for years. Everybody dance. Everybody can do it. Now next, we have all artifacts, whatever. Mom's gonna explain them, and if anyone wanna come up and tell them, we're gonna go ahead and explain these artifacts. We can make a chance on you. Let's learn.
It was nice to see stuff as the records was nice back in the day, it was very high. And if you look to kill a turtle one day, cleaned it out, the women cleaned it out like a person.
Oh,
Never
cool.
went over there, everything was still for food, no, you just get these everything.
Mom, we use the mic and you want to.
It's a turtle foot, I didn't know.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Pretty stiff, I know it's stuff in water. These are the dance, my men dance, like artists dance, whatever, they have a dance just like this, they would dance to this. That's coyote. Most of them. Back in the state of Marlboro, when I sent out to this, so we can say, this is the buffalo horn, make it just move. I don't know if they sounded off or not, but these are turtle shell rabbits, turtle. This buffalo, it's buffalo. They use these for weapons. Battles, I think they hit them killed in Warsaw.
This is very heavy, trying to carry it around very long.
Out at nighttime, fire. But them days, but them come out in the daytime. But anyway, the wind, you can tell by the way the wind falls, it don't make a sound. That's how it gets your prey. There's fall like that. They can grab a mouse or rabbit or whatever that. Once they get away. These are beavers. These are beavers.
Oh wow.
These are beavers.
Did you get a picture of one?
These are coyotes without the tails and the these are coyotes. Yeah, that's good. This is a dance stick. This is a bobcat. This is a bobcat.
This is not,
Bobcat.
this is bad.
Thank you.
Bobcat.
I wish we could get a mountain lion on one eventually, but
I don't know how many we're gonna let everybody go back. Here's a bear skull. We got a bear hide up there, a big bear hide. And that's a type of skull that's under that. And Mr. Tom's gonna show this bear hide. Now, get that wood. You don't want to feel it? Kind of coarse, doesn't it?
your hair is real coarse on
They
it.
got a winter fur and a summer fur. That's probably winter. This is the biggest wolf I've ever seen. It comes from Alaska, and it's probably weighed over 300 pounds. I'm 6'3". Usually when I put it on the news, drag the ground. We do a lot of elementary schools and stuff. The kids get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Decorated capsules. A lot of people hanging on the wall at home and stuff, or in a flower bed.
Original flash water.
Yeah, this is a horse. You have trouble flying. That horse is a horse tail. Horses carry tails. This is a fox. This is a fox. Don't touch the fox. These are mink. Those minks from Montana. These from here.
Everybody knows what this is?
Huh?
It's a booty. Yeah, feel soft. She said, no, I said, critter, no, no. You really feel soft.
So soft.
Here's another horse bug. They can go get transfers that other one. And This right here, this is green chicken, y'all know about green
No.
chicken. Hanging up with been pretty big, really.
I don't think so. I'll have to try to look her up on Facebook.
The good fish go through the mouth.
Mr. Lemon, I have a question. What is that made out of?
I think it's a horse
horse?
jaw bone.
Oh, really?
The other one I think must have been a buffalo, so it's a lot bigger.
Horse chop, okay.
All right, while we're in the inside, if y'all want to come up here and pick up the things, look at them,
Yeah.
so feel free to come on up. If you see anything up here that I've had talked about,
There you
today,
go.
I want to tell you what it is.
Fox. Fox. It's a fox.
Okay, come on up here.